Hi, Carolyn. It's been a while. Well, Jimmy too. I might as well say hello to both of you. It's been a while since I've addressed you, but I figured that y'all might have something to say after my last TikTok live. So I just wanted to correct some things. I'm gonna do it in this video. I hope that y'all will continue to take my suggestions and leave the family off of your platform.
Crazy stuff in the past when I was a kid in 1980s and before.
Yeah.
That's when it was. It was like 1982 was the last time anything like
Nothing
that.
sexual,
Nothing
to any
assault.
women
I
or
never
children. They
hurt
said that he
anybody.
was robbing women. No,
Yeah,
this happened to do with drugs and a drug dealer.
Yeah,
So
everything with drugs. No,
yeah.
but all the stuff I've been in trouble for was something to do with drinking and drugging. Never violent, just stupid stuff. And
he was
that
a
was
kid.
the worst, scary thing I ever did. That one thing,
He was a kid.
I've done it, but also, yeah, and I mean, so it's all out there. You guys thought that was going to be a big.
And he's changed a lot since then. He changed his entire life. He went back to school, to graduate school. I mean, he's got a graduate degree in mathematical sciences. It's just, instead of saying, wow, that's crazy or whatever it was, but no. It's
I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud. I mean, I should be more proud of this too, because you guys just kind of maybe I get beat down a little bit here, and also the body of work I did at the school. I'm proud of what I've done there. I've never done any of these things that I'm not even seeing anything like that. That there's some allegations about other people. I never saw that there, and there are allegations, and we'll see how that all turns out too. But
anyway,
yeah. So anyway.
Well, sir, I certainly would not be proud, but allegations, you're right. But don't you find it a little strange that there are all allegations from students that were there at different times? They all say the same things. You don't find that strange? Also, may I remind you of the student whose story I personally said, where you held him up by his throat? Also, did you not participate in table topics? Highly abusive, but by nature you weren't there for any of that. That's strange. But what I want to know is, did you see Liz Iannelli's documentary? That's interesting, huh? That's interesting. See, I am a firm believer in people changing. Right? I understand you do some fucked up shit. However, to me, working at a school that has the reputation and did the things that they did for 12 years and not saying a fucking thing, that's a red flag to me. Okay? That's a red flag, because I would have been there 2 days by the time I left and I called authorities. Why didn't you? Silence is compliance. You worked there for 12 years. There is no fucking way that you did not know what was going on around you. Sorry, I'm not going to believe that. Maybe people that are unfamiliar with the structure of the school would believe that. I know better, Jimmy.
anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, there's that. You guys dug up all that you thought that's going to hurt us. I don't know if everybody knows.
Yeah, I know. Bitey Cat was coming up with velociraptors, lying about my son, lying about my husband, bringing this stuff about my husband.
This
like,
is
just
what's been going
whatever
on.
it
So that
is,
didn't work, so now
calling me a horrible, bad mother. I don't take care of my kids. I never had I was never gainfully employed. I love that one.
Yeah.
Now, Carolyn, I understand the plausible deniability. Right, I understand it. Do I think that he did not tell you what was going on at the school? Absolutely not. He would have needed somebody to talk to, considering the trauma that he was witnessing around him. So I firmly believe that you were aware of it. That's first and foremost. And I will say it again. I'm grateful to that group of people that were calling you guys out about the behavior at that school before we knew about it. Okay? So you could sit on your platform and say they lied about this, they lied about that, they lied about this. They didn't lie about the fucking school. Fact. Every time they came into your live and prompted you, you lied, minimized, justified. That's what y'all did. Now you can't do that anymore, right? Because now I'm here and you know that they can tell me whatever you say about the school. I don't think it's going to go well for you. See, a normal person would have just been like, you know what? I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. And Jimmy, you had no problem doing that in my DMs, right? Which, just so you're 100% aware, I forwarded it straight to the FBI. Because in that message, you acknowledge the abuse. So why can't you do that publicly? That's strange. It's not like you have a platform to worry about, because it's gone, over with. Those days are long gone. To no actions but her own.
never gainfully employed. I love that one.
Yeah, but also, but through Hell to the Nose channel there, all the stuff they put up there, I'm sure somebody had to help her get all that, make all that stuff up with Casbat.
Well,
maybe.
whose channel was it?
Yeah,
Truthy.
It reminds me of Casbat with that little two wings there and stuff. But I mean, Casbat used to be our friend. I don't know what the heck happened to you. A lot of you, Bitey Cat, you sent us stuff. You sent gifts for our kids' flashlight. We still have them. I look at it every time and I'm like, wow, I don't even want to look at this anymore. But thank you still. And look what you've done though. I don't know what you're doing now. I hope the best for you, but we and then since all that didn't work, we're still moving on. You guys put this suit in here. Suicide. I don't know what you thought you were going to get out of it. How you trick people.
You lied to everybody. You're going to be the saviors of YouTube. That I go around and just falsely strike people. No, I've never falsely struck anyone.
Over the past couple of years, did they say we're circling the drain? I mean,
Okay. Kevin's telling us. So
we got to go. Okay, sorry, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to us. We can go on and on, but and we don't.
See, Carolyn, you didn't know who I was and what I did on the internet when you blocked me, right? You didn't know that I have that type of relationships with people like Hell to the No, right? You didn't know that. You didn't know the similarities between what it is that I do on the internet. I just so happen to be a Family Foundation School survivor. Strange how that works, right? But you're lying to those people. You did falsely copyright strike her channel, which caused her to lose her channel, correct? So what people, you are a creator, right? Therefore, you know damn well what falls under fair use and what doesn't. Your problem is you can't take any fucking criticism. That's your problem. That's what you don't like. And it legitimately took me 3 days to see why people had the problems that they have with you. If that was a frivolous lawsuit, it'd have been thrown out long ago, and you fucking know it, right? You know it. What are you going to do when she wins? Where's that money going to come from? Also, are you being transparent with the money that you raised in the GoFundMe now that you're asking for another $15,000? Are you being transparent with those receipts? Because that is my area of expertise. Just so you know.
What goes around comes around. And you believe in karma so much, doing this to somebody? Wow.
I love that you said that, baby. I love that you said that. So how do you feel about people that participate and or are complicit in child abuse, institutionalized child abuse? How do you feel about that? You don't think that they would have bad karma? You don't think that would be what comes around goes around? You just refuse to admit it? Yikes, Carolyn. Yikes. I personally hope that Paul Gear looked at a fucking staff book, pointed his finger, and fucking told them what everybody else did. Who knew? I hope that he started snitching on all of y'all, because all of y'all should be held accountable. If you worked at that school for longer than a day and you sat back and you did nothing, you are a part of the problem. You had your hand in hundreds of children being abused. Get it right. Abused. Okay? So, good luck. I would start being a little bit more transparent, though. Because I personally, if your attorney's your cousin, I'd like to know just how much of that money is going to the attorney, since your channel has just, let's be for real, and that's nobody else's fault but your own. Accountability, huge around here, especially when you expect to be a content creator. When you make mistakes, those people that support you deserve for you to be honest with them. That's why your channel is failing, Carolyn, not because of anybody else.